We'll be getting started in about 5 minutes. We'll be getting started in about 5 minutes. And there would be the top of the hour. Hello and welcome. Sorry my streaming schedule has gotten chaotic. It's the issue with weekends are for downtime, but I also don't care for downtime. But I also want to continue my streaming. But I will try to make sure there is always a stream on Sunday, either later in the day or earlier in the day, depending. There may be an interruption around 2, 3 o'clock-ish. I'm not quite sure when. I have some groceries being delivered because I'm not going outside today because it's fuck off cold. But we're back in The Sims. We're not going to go back to the My Sims lab for a while. I need to rework that design from the ground up. I'm not happy with how it's turning out. Let me check something real quick. We're not going to go back. Okay, we're good on that. But what we are going to do is going to work on Chateau Peak. Even if I only get the shell done, I will upload the shell. But I had an idea for a build. I don't like building on these giant, what is it, 64 by 64? It's just too much space. But I have an idea. I really wish I had a mirror tool. But we are going to do a British-style manor house, but on a comical scale. Or a comically oversized scale, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, whoops, I copied that. Did not mean to do that. I would have also had a stream yesterday, but I got distracted by anime. Okay, they're in the same spots now. How far off is this from each other? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. No, what was the anime I was watching yesterday? That's right. That's the wrong height. Lowest floor is a single height. Let me think. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, how I reincarnated as a slime. I'm not going to bother trying to remember the full name of it, but I wound up watching that for most of the day yesterday. So that's why I didn't wind up streaming yesterday, is just because I got distracted by that anime. Rule 1, you want to distract me quickly? Anime. Anime is an incredibly quick way for me to become distracted. It's just my nature. Sorry, I'm doing some math quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we can push this into the wall. There's your entry place. And that's more so I can fit a gable up here more easily. I want to at least bring this one back. Let's see. I get paid this coming Friday, so I will be picking up country living at that time so that I can start to bask in the wonders that is that one. Remove that wall. We're gonna... And then I need stairs, just so that I have the complete set again. Well, except for Batu Land and most of the kits. I might pick up 1 or 2 of the kits. But for the most part, there's only like 3 that I've regularly been seeing getting used that I'm in any way, shape, or form... in any way, shape, or form actually like. The rest of them I find to be... How best to describe garbage that is not worth the data drives that it inhabits. Nope, that isn't the stairwell I want. I need a stairwell that goes all the way down behind it. There we go. This one goes all the way down. I can probably And then we'll just do grand staircase across. That looks like it's in alignment. We'll do quick wall off this. That looks right. Yeah, this is going to be a behemoth of a manor. To say the least. Grand halls. 2 massive outer wings. And then up here is where we're doing roof line. I need you. I need a hipped roof. And I want it just a little off by 2 on all edges. Is that my order being made? Nope. Okay. Sorry if that got a little loud for a second. I was checking my phone. That'll work. That should just be 2 all around. Then we can go up 1 more, and we can do... I'm going to do 1 of these up here as well. But we're going to have to manipulate it to fit. This is just so that I could get the angle the same. As it's easier to replicate the angle if you already have it. And then... Oh, I did this wrong. Damn it, I'm gonna have to fix it all now. Okay. That needs to come back to on both of these. On all but the bottom level. You're gonna see me struggle a lot with this design. Come on, give me the arrow. Because I don't build big for a reason. I hate building massive. Because I always struggle with spacing. But this is to create this illusion of a massive foundation for the building. And we're going to cheese this just a little, and we're just going to expand it that way by 1. This way by 1. And then I need to bring this back by 2. Don't worry, if none of this makes sense, it's not meant to. I have an image for what I want in my mind from one of my classes, but I can't remember the name of the manor to tell you, so I could either pull it up to show you or otherwise replicate it. Nope, not on that level. We need to go down 1 more. But these little bits of trim here, as I'm going to call them, create the illusion that this lower level is a massive foundation that the rest of the site is built upon. So let's go with the fencing next. So I need a very specific style of fence. Now let's do the not wrecked one. Let's do this. Ah, no, not there. And then here, here, cross. Okay, so there's that, and then I gotta do it again to this level. This is where that mentioned mirror tool would come in handy. I don't have a sim to move in here either yet. We're in progress on that. Hate it when the camera moves on its own. Don't move up. I really wish there was a way I could just lock the camera's height so that I could do this and not have it do that up and down crap. Like, there's no reason for it. I realize that they're probably doing it so that it doesn't clip through something, but you can make everything else in this game turn itself invisible at a whim. Would it be that hard to do the same to this stuff? This one I can do the room tool with. And then... And then I need yoink. Bring it over and then rotate it. Ooh, undo that actually. Nah, oh, I can't do it on that now? Okay, we'll just bring it back to then. So we're doing a grand staircase on the exterior of the building. This is the other issue I've started to have with The Sims as of late, is there are too many controls in the same spot for some of this stuff. And some of it just doesn't control well, like that really doesn't control as well as it should. Yeah, we'll work with this one. I think this looks a bit better. And now I need a matching railing. So that came out of vampire stuff. Well, I don't think it has a companion, though. But I think it has some similar... I think it has a few that are colored the same. So I think I can just use those instead. And this, Sims devs, is why we ask you to color match everything. I need a... Actually, let's take a look at stone. Oh, I need you just a touch paler. How about you? And now... See, I'm hoping those of you watching can start to understand where I'm going with this. And I do apologize if I'm not talking enough for you. It's just... I'm really thinking through my decisions on this because I don't want to have to spend half the stream redoing the palette. Ooh. Pardon me if you heard that one. Ooh. Indigestion's a bitch. Ooh, I like that a little bit better for... Now, I realize this looks really, really noisy on the walls at the moment because it's small brick. I'm not a fan of that brick, though. Less of a fan of that. As I kind of want that edging on it, but I don't want it in that... I don't want it in a dark color. I want it in a lighter color. Essentially, I want like a visible break on the edges. Definitely not that. But the only one we have that has the type of block edging I want... Ooh, wait. Come on, give me a pale. Not that pale. Not that great, damn it. That's actually a little bit better. So it's not quite what I was looking for, but I can work with it. Let's get these roofs figured out real quick. I think we can get away with something fairly basic on them. I would love to do something with the rounder shingling. And let's add in just a very basic piece of black roof trim. I hate that. I really wish the trimming was better on this. Then we've got something like... How about against the wall? Is that an option game? There we go. So give me a moment. We're just going to run this over a bunch of these wall segments. Actually, let's go backward. Not going to do it on the bottom one, or at least not that version of it. That looks right. Do that. Yeah, that looks good. And that creates a little... Can I do it on this one? Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, yes I can. Perfect. Because the big thing there is I'm just trying to create a ledge for this stuff to be sitting on. And then let's get some basic landscaping done. Now, something like this would have pavers. Not that style. And then, what is it? Control F gets me my angles. Give me a moment. Breaking out the hammer. So there's a heavy emphasis on promenade here. Or promenade, depending on how pretentious you want to sound. So essentially, the idea is that we're trying to make it so that the whole entry feels grand, that you're arriving at a location of great importance. That the person that lives here is a person of power, of wealth, of means. Anything on the grocery front? Nope. So that means that, you know, you've got this big house, the grand house, or the great house on the hill, as the stream name, as I named the stream. We're going to, nope, not that one. We're going to do just a quick bit of landscaping in the front. And just do some light shrubbery. We'll probably come back to this towards the end, but that kind of gives you a good idea of the look I am going for. Now we need a good column, because columns are going to show up a lot in this. It's going to be a very columnar build. Do we have that? That's just a touch less ostentatious. Ooh. Sorry that if that keeps coming through the microphone. I don't mean to be essentially burping in your ear, but indigestion is a bitch. Yep, that would be it. And then we're just, nope, I want to copy it a couple times. We got a few. Right, lower the height, and there you go. I wish they were a little chunkier than they are, but that'll do. And we'll work on this a little bit to help give it a bit more of a transition. Well, now we gotta get to the next most important part. Our entry. We want a grand door. We want a door that speaks that this is the home of someone with power, with wealth. That's fairly close. Wait, did I make this level 3? Really? That's unusual for me. I usually stick to 2. Let me see if there's... Let me check for a 2 version of that door. No, there isn't. I'm glad I chose it then. So that allows me to use this door, which speaks of power. If you look at it, it speaks to the power of its owner. There we go. So we're doing kind of a grand hall, a center hall. So there'd be a wall right about here. And here. should probably actually figure out my window selection while I'm at it. Okay, nothing in that one, so hopefully we have the windows I need in here. Thank you, Discovery University. You look like you have what I need. Or at the very least, very, very close to what I'm looking for. Close enough, one of those, close enough for what I'm doing. Just barely, too. So we have 3 windows I can use. This doesn't really read right. Okay. This could work. No, doesn't have the right color palette. I don't even need to look any further than that. Okay, so Discovery University has windows we can use. I'm just looking for any more. Yep, these will work as well, as will these. So I'm going to do a little trick I do in some games. It's actually common in Minecraft to do this trick. But just like right over here, we are creating a pallet wall. So a pallet wall, the general idea is that any object you believe that you're reliably going to be using over and over in a build, such as, in this case, windows. I expect to use most of these windows at least once. So you create a pallet wall, in this case, literally just a wall of your pallet, so that you can just quickly click on it and have it. So you can find the windows, get their colors down right. Like, I would love to use this, but this just has a terrible set of color palettes. And then we have you. Right, this wall isn't tall enough. Give me a second, we're just gonna... And then go up a level. Now draw the wall. And now I can take these, move them all up. There we go. Sorry, I forgot that some of the windows I wanted were larger than the wall I was putting them on. So I believe that is all the variants I have. Bothers me that one doesn't match the others. So let's take a look at our color palettes and get the ones that we want selected. Now I can deal with the stone around it being a little paler. So what we're looking at... Wow. I think that's the frame I want, because I don't like these brighter color edges. Actually, do we have a darker version? Yeah, let's do that, because that'll create a nice touch of contrast into the design. Now we're going to grab the old schoolhouse windows, because this evokes that image of a roof line over it, which was common on this floor windows with these builds, or with these designs. I want to see if there's anything else I want a palette from this stuff. Well, we don't want any grotesques, which is what these things are. The little gargoyles are referred to often as grotesques. It's not necessarily that they're disgusting. It has to deal with the origin of the word. It's not really all that important to understand that. But it is something useful to at least have a passing knowledge of. Don't quite have the style I want. That's a shame. Oh, so there's our window selection. These are going to be our grand windows overlooking the city. We are going to align them. And now you off. There we go. And then we replicate that on this side. And then swap back over for another pallet. Let's grab the pigeon. Because I think that's too narrow to get other window options on. But let's see, because I don't think they'll fit there and they won't fit there. That's fine. I kind of expected that. Let's see. Now we need an interior staircase. God, I wish we had carpet runners for these. I think a carpet runner would look so much better on this than most of these do. Yep, undo quick. We want this to be a 2 wide, and then we turn it, and then we grab it. Whop. Oh, and this needs to get, Sorry it's so dark in this at the moment. I am trying to get this figured out. Because I am running very vague ideas of how I want this to look. Do a cutoff there, do a cutoff here. And I missed that entirely. Blind bastard that I am, I missed. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on making that completely open to below. But for the moment, I need this staircase. 2 wide, rotate it, base almost to the top. I really hate that. You can't, like when it gets, and in moments like that where it's like, oh, it can't fit, it should automatically pick the staircase up so that you can then go and make the decision on its new location. It shouldn't just automatically decide, oh, it can't be done, so we'll just undo it. It should have to get... It should have to seek it from you first. Because now, if I'm right, I can remove this floor. She's now open to blue. But we're dealing with that issue. But I have a quick solution to that. Give me square deck. Don't... Damn it! I hate it when it does that to me. Undo. We'll do it with a room tool then. Because remember, this is going to be the home of aristocrats. So we need this, or at least people that look aristocratic, I should say, more so than aristocrats. Okay, that's it. Where are my lights? Because I'm squinting like a motherfucker trying to see what the hell I'm looking at. What do we got? Nope, that's just Hermitcraft. Lighting. Ceiling. I literally just looked at you, phone, so... Okay, looks like someone dug out one hell of an ancient Apple ID. Jesus Christ. Give me a second. I have... Apple, I need a way that isn't through your own damn architecture to reset this. So, sorry this is... Okay. So I do apologize. I just got an email saying someone logged into an iPhone 6s with my account. Now, I haven't used this account since 2015 because that was the last time I had an Apple product, which was an iPad. So... While we wait for that email to come through, they can't do anything with it. None of the information on it's up to date, but... Okay, come on. There's no way I'd use this, did I? Jeez, has it really been that long since I logged in that I can't remember who I did? Or what those were? Probably got 1 out of 2 on that. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm just going through the process of re-securing an old Apple account. There is some very old banking information on it. And I know this isn't streaming through to your end because I can see what you see. Okay, so that's on. Okay. Well, it may have been a spam account, but they're now looking at the other end of that. So let me just see. Is there a way I can alter? I will have to look at that later and see if I can get those turned off, but I don't think I need to worry about it after that. Okay, well, there's that covered. Ooh, I am really glad I did that look, because neoclassical slim fence, that's probably actually going to look a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Now it's matching. But we are going to swap that to a fence. 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 And that's how I'm just hiding that random balustrade. Or not balustrade, sorry, but that random little bit that decided to come through, and we will run a rather wide hallway up on this upper floor. We are going to do a 3 wide hallway. Both sides. And then we're just gonna whap, whap, whap. It did on the inside. God damn, I hate this so much. They got rid of it on the outside, didn't it? Yep, undo. Okay, let me see. Can I just... yes, I can individually smack it. Oh, what do we got here? Perfect. Two-factor authentication on the Apple ID account. Something I haven't touched again in an age. That's the only reason that anyone would have had the ability to even touch that. Is because I've been wanting to get an iPad. It's like, I've mentioned this to my roommate. It's the only Apple product I like. I don't like most of Apple's products. It's a personal preference. I am interested to see where they go, but I would love to see them better integrate the ability to play video games on their computers before I'll start saying, yeah, they're really good computers. Because, I mean, think about it. I am ultimately a gamer. Yeah, that'll work nicely. And actually, now I don't need... Yeah, and then we can just bring this back by one. Because then you come through. Let me bring this down. We'll draw a wall across. Because that also gives us plenty of space for some of my favorite things, arches. Does this come in a regular wood? It does. Place one there, and one there. I would do this, but I think this is a little much for here. Let's get a railing on this. Neoclassical railing. Bada boop, bada boop. As for our wall cladding, we are doing something fancy because we are all fancy lads. And laddies. Or lassies, there we go. Lassies. Lads and lassies. I think that's what it is. Yeah, you get where I'm going with this. If you don't worry. Because it didn't really have a point anyways. Much like much of what I say. Do we have... Like, I want to find an opportunity to use this crushed metallic paneling. But... Not here. Again, sorry about the burping into the mic over and over again. Let's do matching... That's the one thing that I'm disappointed about with that door, but I will tolerate it. Do some nice... Like, get some really nice wooden floors in here. Too dark. Too busy, but we will do... something like this. And now we need a proper bit of lighting for this room. We want something that hangs deep into the room, even from above. Which means we temporarily need to get rid of these. I need to stop using these when I'm just doing small spaces. Garland chandelier that has no... Jesus, that is like non-existent lighting. That's the wrong style. Oh, that's so close to being good. We'll do like 2 of these, and we'll get creative in expanding the lighting down. So there will be, we'll do some wall lights to boost the power, so to speak. Oh, why does that arm hurt? Sorry, give me a second. Oh. Okay, so as long as 2-factor author is that's up, then I don't care too much. I'm surprised someone dug out that account. I don't use that account for anything. And yes, I am still stuck on the whole someone tried to sign in using my old account. I wish we had this, but with like regular light bulbs instead of flame. Oh wait, where was that? Where was that one? Not that coloration. Then let's do surfaces. I think it was an end tables. Coffee tables? Oh, that's dining room. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Somewhat. Do that. Now let's grab some plants for decoration. A little secret, if you want your build to look good, just add some plants. Don't even have to add a lot, just 2 or 3. That little bit of extra life they bring. And then it's just, to be fair, there is a bit of a manner of trying to find the right ones for your build. Like this is an exterior. Perfect. Okay, so my shopper is about to start shopping. Tree in a box. No, I'm doing it out here so I can actually see what the hell it is I'm looking at. I might use this in the backyard. That's also backyard. That's an option. Princess Cordelia. Nope. This is also going to probably be a multi-part stream to get this one done, just because of its scale. This is one of those cases where the build is so big that it takes a while to actually get a good build done on it. And let's just grab rug. Now we gotta find the right rug. If I increase this by 1. That's almost exactly what I had wanted. Kind of a grand rug that you would walk through the building on. I want to check back through plants. There might have been not for this build. Nope. Well, actually, yeah, we'll pallet that one. Yeah, we'll do that one inside. We'll do a couple. And then paintings. Do we have any paintings? Again, I really wish they would separate paintings from posters at this point. Because they're just getting congested more than anything. We're gonna manually move that one into place if I decide to keep that one. Yeah, we'll keep that one, but I need a... So I'm gonna need help on this for figuring out how to fill this monstrosity out. Because it's not insignificantly small. The hell was that? Sorry, I just got a really weird flash of light from outside. Which normally I wouldn't be concerned about, except that there isn't a goddamn cloud in the skies today. Do these. And then let's grab... Well... BB.move objects. So let's work on... We're at an hour. I think we're going to wrap it up soon, but let me... I want to finish the entry, the basics of the entry hall. So I just need to get this upper area kind of prepped, and then we'll call it for the day. And we'll take this mega build, as I'll call it. Just one step at a time. I'm gonna have to shift destroy that. God, I really hate that feature. It's like, why is that a thing? Why did it need to be a thing? Why did they think it should be a thing? And then tilt upwards, grab. Let's see, can I get that on the side? Oh, not quite. So we will grab 2 of the pigeon perches. I realize it's pigeon perch, but I like saying the pigeon. I do like how grandiose this is coming out. And I might search through these off camera and see if I can find one for going over top some of these windows that I like. Like if this one actually looks good over, say, these ones in one of the other color palettes, I'll try it. Don't hold your breath. I may not wind up finding one. Oh, god damn it. Hiccup's bad. Well, that looks right. So you're already kind of getting the design ideas. It's going to be a lot of lighting that this stuff's going to need. Let's grab a few walls. We'll just cut a few. Do that, and then this. And we'll figure out. So these wings are probably gonna be a couple of bedrooms in here. My intention is for there to be a permanent live-in butler, maid service, and a few other odds and ends like that. You know, just super basic stuff that you would kind of expect from a house of this stature. That's a big thing. You gotta remember, this is a house of stature. Do we have... I might play around and get that fixed. So I think that's what we'll do, is we'll just take this one step by step, one stream at a time, and kind of build up this grand structure. Because this is... I hate that feature so much. I cannot begin to describe how much I hate that the roofs can just clip right through the walls. I would like some curtains, not necessarily for these windows, but for these windows. We'll try. I'll deal with that later, but I want to get... So the halls will always have arches at the end of them to guide you into them and through them. I'm expecting there will be, a house of this style. There's going to be a lot of fireplaces I've got to build, I just realized. Because think about it, a building like this, if this is actually like proper classic style, it's going to have a fireplace like every other room. Oh, this is how people get those comically massive smokestacks for their designs. I was wondering that the other day. But we'll use old-timey chimneys. So yeah, we'll do something like that in a couple places. And I think I'm going to grab... We'll grab a fountain, then we'll call it good, okay? Feel like that's... I want to use a pre-built fountain if I can. Yes, exactly. Something... Maybe not that one. This one? Let's grab this one, move it to the side for just a moment. Oh my god, that will work. Give me just a second. I was never expecting to have a design where this monstrosity was a valid possibility. And we're just gonna go like this. And I could easily do something grand that would allow me to build this gate. But I would need to... I have plenty of room to push it back. Let's just... So I'll worry about that later. So we're gonna end this one a little earlier. But here, on the start of the Chateau Peak, finally putting an actual chateau on it. So I want to thank everyone for coming. Oh, here, actually, let me bring this up to full height. This will be our grand project. So until I see you all again, consider following on Twitch, subscribing on YouTube at Dark Rook Archives. Consider getting notifications on either of them to know when I post new content or go live. Thank you all for coming, and have a wonderful day. You mute.